Kelly. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite Asian characters in books. If you guys didn't know, May is Asian and Asian Pacific Islanders Heritage Month. In celebration of this month, I decided that I would make a video every week pertaining to Asian culture in books, whether it's Asian characters in books or Asian authors in books, specifically YA books, but we'll see how far I can branch out. Diversity is such an important topic that definitely has been covered so much throughout this past year, and I thought I would celebrate it with this specific month of May, since I am an Asian booktuber. So I thought I would make the series that I'm going to call Asian Takeover Month. So for my first video for May, for Asian and Asian Pacific Islanders Heritage Month, I thought I would talk about my favorite Asian characters in books. Definitely while I was doing this video and coming up with the idea for this video, it has been brought to my attention that there are not many Asian characters in books. At least books that I have read. So I would just like to put it out there that if you guys have any recommendations for me for this month, where I will try to read as many books with Asian characters in it, trying to read mostly Asian protagonist characters, then leave them down below. So let's get started with this video. The first character I have is Lara Jean's song from To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Lara Jean is half Korean, I believe, and definitely you see her Korean culture in their New Year's celebrations in the books, and also you just see it through the food that Lara Jean makes, which I think is fantastic. I love Lara Jean because I feel like even though she is kind of a childish character sometimes, she's just really sweet at heart, and she definitely represents life as a girl, specifically as an Asian American girl. So I love Lara Jean. Next, I have Kenji from the Shatter Me series by Tahereh Mafi. Kenji is Japanese, and you definitely can't help but love Kenji because of his non-stop humor and the fact that he does lighten up the Shatter Me series, especially because there are a lot of like deep and angsty heavy moments, but you know, when Kenji's there, you best believe it's gonna be hilarious. I just really appreciate Kenji and his humor. Next, I have Frank Zhang from the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan. Frank's heritage as a Chinese-Canadian boy definitely plays a massive role in his line of powers as a demigod. I love how they incorporate Chinese history into Frank's character and into his powers and such. I also love Frank's character. His determination and drive definitely makes him a formidable demigod. Next, I have Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Because where Cinder lives, specifically in New Beijing, takes place in the futuristic China, Marissa Meyer stated that she definitely pictures Cinder as somewhat Asian looking. So people assume that Cinder is Chinese because of these statements from Marissa Meyer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I definitely know that she is Asian somewhat. Cinder is a fantastic character. She is half cyborg, she kicks butt, she's a mechanic. Cinder is a very driven character, she's determined, and she will do anything for her friends. Although Cinder has a lot to live up to, she definitely rises to the occasion and proves that she can honestly do anything. Next, I have Park from Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Park is half Korean. Park is just a beautiful soul, and he's just fantastic and extremely loving, especially towards Eleanor. I just love Park, and I think he's fantastic. Next, I have Kettle from Nora and Kettle by Lauren Nicole Taylor. Kettle is Japanese American. This book takes place during World War II, so there are Japanese internment camps and Japanese refugees in America. Kettle is also a very driven character. He's very determined, not to mention he's very witty and intelligent. And I love his drive and ability to succeed despite all the bad in the world and despite all of the circumstances and adversity he has to face. Next, I have Daniel from The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Daniel is Korean. You definitely see Daniel's Korean roots when they slip in words and phrases that are in Korean when Daniel speaks to his parents or when he refers to certain memories that he has, which I think is fantastic, getting to see the Korean culture take part in a book. Daniel is a poet, and I think he's just a lovely character in general. He's so sweet and just fantastic. Yeah. Next, I have Kimi and Hana from Sisters of the Sword by Maya Snow. Kimi and Hana are Japanese, and this book takes place during feudal Japan. They are both samurai, and they are both badass. I absolutely love them. I love their drive and tenacity, especially as female warriors. They are definitely two idols to look up to, especially to young girls. Next, I have Day from the Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu. Day is half Mongolian. Day is just so driven and he is just a fantastic character. He's witty and hilarious, but he's also very serious and takes the things that he does with such poise and attitude of someone much older than you'd expect he is. Day is very brave and sacrificial as a character, and I think he's a fantastic protagonist. I love Day. And lastly, I have Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Magnus Bane is half Indonesian. I love Magnus. He is a warlock. If you guys don't know Magnus, he is just so wise and a fantastic eccentric character that is shrouded in mystery at first, but then when you read the Bane Chronicles, you get to see who he really is, and I love that about Magnus. He's just overall fantastic. 10 out of 10. I love him. So those are all the characters that I have on my list. Let me know what are on your list for your favorite Asian characters in books. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you join me for the rest of the month of May, where I will be doing Asian related videos because, hey, I'm Asian and I want to celebrate myself and my people. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!